extremely nervous. I was frightened. I didn't quite know what was going on.
So when I had my first period, I felt really overexcited, and it was on New Year's Eve and I was 15, so it's quite late. And I straight away called my sister, and she was also very excited for me. When I had my first period, I felt quite nervous. I was about to go on a water sports trip with all my friends at school, so I had to use a tampon on my first period, and that was scary. My sister said I'd never be able to use it, but I did.
When I first had my first period, I felt horrible because I wasn't sure what was going on. And then I told my grandmother, and she explained things to me.
I was excited because I have an older sister and I very much wanted to be in the club. When my first period arrived, I wasn't confused, but I felt a little bit ashamed, not in touch with my body, scared, especially in relation to practicalities. How will I walk? How will I go to school? Will it be seen? Will other children tease me, especially boys?
When I first got my period, I was up a mountain with my dad and my brother, and my back was aching. Then I had bad cramps and I didn't know what it was. I went to the toilet, and when we got to the top, and I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, because the first time you get your period, it can be a bit black. But that's normal actually, and I soon realised that, and then I realised it was my period, and my mum was out the country, so I was just like, gotta man up and talk to your dad. Woman up and talk to your dad. And yeah, it's normal. You should have that conversation with your family members. And yeah. My dad was really normal. Like, I think as a girl, you often think that they're gonna be really awkward about it, but he was just like, okay, let me get you pads. What do you need? And I was like, yes, please. So, yeah.